And welcome back, folks, for this is the part where you get out your paper and pencil and jot down anything that you might find interesting, because there are some things that are going on, and I'm going to try to let you know about them. You know, we just had Andrew Hunt from the library, but I want to remind you that Zumba classes are Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:10. And I told y'all not to expect me to be there because I will not be. I just can't Zumba at 8:10 in the morning, I'm afraid. So I might do better at 8:10 in the evening, but we got some class reunions coming up, and one thing I wish you people would do with class reunions in the paper, if you'd put a phone number or a name of a person for them to contact, sure would be great. Of course, these class members may know. Class of 1967, Bradley Central, this is your 50th anniversary. I know that because that's the year my brother graduated from high school. So that was July 21st and 22nd. They're going to run it for 2 days. Evidently, you're going to have a big time. So get in contact with one of your class members and say, how do I find out about this? And then the class of 88, they're going to have theirs on July the 16th. So be sure you get with them and check on that. Now here's one I want to tell you about, and I wish I had known about in time to get them on TV with us. So Cleveland Daily Banner, would you start trying to get things in 2 weeks ahead of time? I'm kidding you, giving you guys a hard time. But this is called Boots, Operation Boots to Business, and it's Veterans Can Fulfill Entrepreneurial Dreams. And this is coming from the Small Business Development Center at Cleveland State. And the classes will be held at the Cleveland State Community College on Atkinson Drive in the Technology Building, room 115, starting July the 18th from 5:30 to 7:30, and they'll continue each Tuesday through September the 2nd, when graduation is scheduled, and the doors open at 5:15. So sorry. It's going to be taught by top-notch instructors and supported with testimonials from guest speakers and actual veterans who are already succeeding in their entrepreneurial career. And the number to call if you are interested in this, and like I say, I'm so sorry I hadn't had an opportunity to get these people on because this sounds really fascinating to me. You can call 888-865-0456. 888, and that's a toll-free number, 865-0456. Really, you don't need to do the 888 because 865 is a Chattanooga number, so 865-0456. And I just think this is a wonderful opportunity for any of you veterans who think you might want to start your own business and aren't really sure exactly how to go about it. And if I do, what are some pitfalls and what are some things to look for that says I'm not going to make it, et cetera, et cetera. So great opportunity. Also, the Small Business Development Center has Internet and Data Security for Small Business on July 20th from noon to 1:30. And for information on that, you call 478-6247, which is the phone number at the Tennessee Small Business Development Center. And there's one thing I've always said about the Tennessee Small Business Development Center. They're the best kept secret in Bradley County, and they should not be, because they are there to help you free of charge anything you need to do with your small business, with entrepreneurship. You run into some snag, you need somebody that professionally can help you, 478-6247. The farmers market going on downtown at the old woolen mill from 3 to 6 on Thursday. They have the fresh homegrown vegetables. There are also people there with flowers. I saw someone had a beautiful vase of flowers. I should say it was a jar. It was a mason jar of flowers that they had gotten there, fresh flowers to put on their desk at work. So you can, and sometimes there's craft booths there, so you can buy crafts if you want to. Now, I had Brooke on with me at the last show from the Caring Place, and she talked about their food drive. They have a food pantry at the Caring Place, and they always need food for the Caring Place. So Monday, this coming Monday, July 17th, from 7:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock in the afternoon, they're going to have a food drive. You buy canned food and or boxed food. No glass containers, no sacks of potatoes, nothing like that. Just cans or boxes of food, and be sure they're current and there's not an expiration date on them. I told her I was going to clear up my pantry, but I'm afraid there might be some expiration dates in my pantry. But they need this food at the Caring Place, and if you have any questions, you can call Brooke at 472-4414. But this is a great opportunity. You can drop the food by on your way to work, You can run by after you get home from work. 7:30 to 6 o'clock Monday. The sheriff and Deputy Bryant were on here and talked about the SOS camps, which I think are absolutely wonderful people. And he gave you the phone number, and I can tell you that you can email Chip at cbryant, Bryant, at bradleycounty10.gov, and or Janet Conley at jconley@bradleycounty10.gov to find out more about that. Or they said go to the sheriff's website, and it's a .com website, and find out more about the camps, because to me this sounds absolutely wonderful, folks. It's something for the kids to do. It's educational. They're gonna solve crimes. They're gonna pick up evidence. They're gonna and Chip said they went to court and actually got to see a jail cell. So I think this is awesome. They've got 2 more camps coming up. One starts on Monday of next week and one the next Monday. So if you want to enter your child in this, I think that's awesome. The museum will have a showing this evening from 6 to 8:30 of the 1941 film Sergeant York. I have seen it on television. It's black and white. The other day I couldn't think of who starred in it. It's Gary Cooper starred as Alvin York. Alvin's a native Tennessean who served in World War I and received the Congressional Medal of Honor. So really, really good show. He was a conscientious objector, so he didn't go in with weapons or anything. So I think this is absolutely awesome. It's kind of like the latest movie that came out. I think it was called Hacksaw Ridge. Is that what it was called, Bryce? Hacksaw Ridge. But this is back from World War I. Also, they're going to have at 5:50. They're going to have a preview of the local documentary that the middle school kids won the state history contest with, the Lake Forest Middle School. Obscure little known fact about World War II. It is an awesome story. I've seen the video. I've seen the kids do the presentation. Fantastic. So if you want to see that, that's great. The Family YMCA summer camps, I had Elizabeth on at the last show. There's one more camp going on the 24th through the 28th. And for more information, 476-5573, or you can email Elizabeth, and that's Elizabeth with an A and Atnip with an A. So it's Atnip, ATNIP, at MYCACHATTANOOGA, Chattanooga. .org. So you can find out more about that. Family Promise is going to have a fundraiser, and I've made a contact there to see if they'll come on and talk with us about what Family Promise does. I'm semi-aware of what Family Promise does because Broad Street, where I'm a member, participates in Family Promise. So I'm kind of semi-aware, but I want them to come in and tell you all what they do. But they're going to have a fundraiser luncheon on July 24th. That's on a Monday, from 12 until 1 at First United Methodist Church. Tickets are $25 each, or you can purchase a table for 8 for $200. And you can go to familypromisebradley.org/2017 banquet, or call Alan Goslin at 339-2969. And I talked to Alan today and asked him if he would come on, or if Eva could come on and tell us more about this, what they need these funds for, and how Family Promise works, because it's a really, really great organization, folks. The First Friday Festival, sponsored by the Allied Arts Council of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, Main Street, Cleveland, and funded by Vocker, will be August the 5th at 6 o'clock, and we usually have 2 great bands. We just had one July the 7th, 2 great bands. We had bouncy toys, bouncy things for the kids, toys I guess. I worked the bouncy slide. I think I told y'all about that. I started at 7. I was supposed to work till 7:30. Nobody relieved me. Stayed till 9. We're going to have a discussion about that the next time we have a meeting with any of these organizations. I was there when they let the air out of the bouncy slide. So anyway, it is a free event. Now there are vendors set up, and you need to bring a lawn chair, and you just sit out, but it's a great family event. And this is the one that I just love, folks. I'm not going to get there, I'm sure, because I'm having Christmas in July at the Red Ribbon right now, and I'm going to be open at the Red Ribbon from 10 to 3 on Saturday. I'm open 10 to 3 every day this week and 10 to 3 on Saturday. Usually I'm not open on Saturday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, I'll be open from 10 to 3 with Christmas in July. Having a great time, seen a lot of customers. I had a busy day today, anticipating a busy day the rest of this week and hopefully on Saturday. So, having said that, I'm not going to get to the Rivertown Festival at Calhoun on Saturday, but it's from 10 to 6. It's at the Hiawassee Meadowlands Park, and that is like if you go north on Highway 11 and you turn right at Hardee's and you go about a quarter of a mile, the park is over here on your left. I hate it when people give directions and say you can't miss it. You can't miss it. So, but if you miss it, don't say Nancy said I couldn't, because you might. But there's a lot of things going on, and they have a craft market, food court, 5K run to the river or a 1K walk, pontoon boat rides. That'll be down on the river. They won't be there at the park. You'll have to go on down to the river. My favorite, the cardboard regatta. And I've told y'all, I've watched this in Chattanooga. I laugh every time. Cardboard boats are not going to float very far, folks. And they're really hysterical because people are in that boat paddling frantically and trying to get somewhere, and the where they're going is down. But it's really neat. You go online to CalhounRivertown.com to get the directions of how to make your boat. You can't tar it. You can't put plastic around it. It has to be a certain way, and it's a cardboard boat, and you're going to take it out into the Hiawassee River, and we'll see what happens. They're also having a photo contest. Go online about that too. Fishing contest, sandcastle contest, and lots more. Now, if you want some information, 336-2348. They will answer, or you can leave a message, and they will call you back, because Joe Bryant, when I called up there a couple of weeks ago to see who could come on, and Donna Goad came on to talk about it, they will get right back with you. Saturday also from noon until 5, the SPCA will be sponsoring a pet adoption event at Petco on Paul Huff. So if anybody's interested in a pet, this is a great place to go. The 47th anniversary of the Singing Echoes, July 19th through the 22nd, at the Singing Echo Park on Bryson Lane in Cleveland. If you want to hear some good gospel music, not just the Singing Echoes, but there's a whole plethora of gospel groups that are going to be there. Each night is a different group. So for more information, 472-2421. And they're also going to have their History Channel open. The Q&A at Cleveland State to answer about the restart for adults that want to go back to college on this Tennessee Promise grant money, restart money, July the 20th. I had Michael Stokes on from Cleveland State to talk about this. Opportunity for you people, finished high school, raised a family, now you want to go back to college. 473-2318 to find out the location of the Tennessee Restart, but it's the 20th from 5 to 7. The Cleveland City Ballet has fall registration going on now. The classes begin October the 14th, not 15th, 14th. 472-0167 if anybody's interested in that. Ocoee River Jam returns July 28th through the 30th. Tickets can be purchased and information found out about this on OcoeeRiverJam.com. And remember, I've told you Confederate Railroad is closing the event on the Sunday evening. That will be well worth whatever you need to find out about that. The Markathon Alzheimer's fundraiser, I'm going to have Brian Graves on in a couple of weeks to tell us all about that. And also, don't forget, folks, the Hiawassee River Rail Adventure, there's two options, a half a day or a full day adventure, taking in the beauty of the Hiawassee Gorge, 894-8028. And I've had people on from the river folks, the railroad folks on with us before, and I'll try to get them on again to tell us about things that are happening. So I think Bryce has given me the high sign over there that I've run out of time. So, folks, it's been a great day in Nancy's Neighborhood. Thank you so much for being with us. Three great guests, two great guest spots. And so, see you next time. Bye-bye from Nancy's Neighborhood.